Every time I go to the doctor, they tell me what I shouldn't be doing and what I should be doing and what I won't do and what I can't do. And I politely go out the door and do whatever the fuck I want to do. And I'm gonna do that until they throw dirt on top of me. This is my life. And I choose to live it the way I want to live it. I won't let you decide how I live this life. I don't care how long or short it is. It's mine, motherfucker. And I'm gonna use it how I see fit.
Will you stay the same or will you elevate? Will you lay down in misery or will you rise? Don't let your dreams stay on this earth abandoned. The only way you can reach those dreams is if you're willing to go into darkness. If you're willing to take that pain, if you're willing to elevate, to grow, to become the best version of yourself. If you feed your mind with positive thoughts, this will allow the happiness to pour into your heart. It will give you the strength to stretch. It will give you the courage to change for the better. See, often, people look at change as a bad thing, but don't let those opinions of people who didn't want to grow affect you. Because sometimes we can grow up knowing people, leave for 10 years, come back and they're still the same. Same mind frame, same ways. And you realize they never grew. They never stretched. They never wanted more. So when you finally move on, don't look back. Don't look back like you lost everything. Move forward, because you have so much to give this world. And when it gets hard, when you want to go back to those old ways, think about your future. Think about your family. Think about the people in the world that needs your gifts. So sacrifice your present self for your future self. Who will you become?
Obstacles, a lot of things that I knew what I'm doing wasn't enough. Giving up is something that like it gonna run through all our minds when trying to lose weight, cause it's something that's you meant to do, but you're not trying to do. You know, all of us is a victim of it. But once you put your mind into you trying to transform your body to better your looks, better, you know, your insecurity about yourself, every attributes of enhancing when losing weight, you know, these things you try to unlock during your journey. Everything really starts with the dedication of how bad and how serious you about it. Okay? So when losing weight, man, the first thing it starts with intermittent fasting, man. When fasting, that's something you have to build up to. You know, it's different types of fasting, you know. That's something you may have to look up and see which one best fits you. But the fasting that I did is only eating one time a day, and that's on a work day. Days I didn't have to work, I literally fast the whole day. Fast whole day and drink a whole bunch of water. So once you substitute food for water, that's when all the weight really gonna fall off. Everything really gonna fall off once you take that transition from food to water. And it's gonna take a minute for your body to get adjust to it. Of course they're gonna come with side effects, you know what I'm saying? Like things like your body not used to not eating food when you normally eat the amount of food you typically eat, you know. So changing that around, you know, will come with short-term problems or whatever. You know, things like being extra tired at times, because like there what ATP is. Like ATP is something that the food that you eat that gives you your body the energy to, you know, make your daily functions and things like that. When you don't eat, there's a lot of things that do hurt you in that field, you know. Maybe groggy, maybe, you know, your tolerance may be short. You know, it may be easier for you to get pissed off because you're hungry or whatever, you starving yourself. But the good thing about all that is short-term problems. I mean, your body gonna get past that. You know, it just gotta go through the transition period of transforming from this what you normally do to something that's healthier and something that's better for your body. Your body will adapt to it, but you're gonna take some time. And the time duration of it is not too long. Like you're talking about 2 weeks. About 2 weeks, you change your body over. You telling your body, okay, I won't be eating the amount of food that I was eating, and changing it over to something extra. Okay, one thing I really recommend, one thing that I did, because you can't just change what your body been doing. Like you be doing this one thing with your body in a certain type of way for, let's say, by 5 years. You've been eating unhealthy for 5 years. You just can't change that in 1 day, 2 days. You know, I know a lot of people who try to start their fasting right away. They're gonna take some time. Now, something like that gonna take some time. I say about 2 weeks, whatever you eating, we know what we're eating, you know what I'm saying? We know the extra that we are eating. What I recommend, me personally, what I recommend is cutting that in half. Like the first week, whatever you've been eating, cut that in half. Do that for a week, whatever you've been eating, cut it in half. Now the next week, at this point, you know, you like cutting it in a quarter. You know, still be eating your 3 times a day, how many times you eat, but just cut it in half. By the second week, cut it in a quarter. By the third week, that's when you start to really get disciplined with your body and knock it down to only 1 meal a day. Because at this point, what your body gonna begin to do, it'll start to understand it gotta go to its reserve, which is, you know, the adipose tissue, the extra fat in your body. It goes there to reach for that extra food. That's something that you want. because that will ultimately cause you to lose weight. You know, your figure will start to get smaller and smaller because now the insides is eating on all that extra reserved fat. You know, that's the whole purpose of why we get fat. You know, why your body grows. Your body grows for protection. Secondly, it's the activities of what you do a day really gonna define who you is. You know, the more you go to work out, the more you go to get active, doing something, you know, other than sitting around the house. Like when you tend to just sit around the house every day, even though you maybe going to work 3, 4, 5 days a week, still by you sitting at the house, soon you get off, be lazy the whole day, and then go to the weekends, you chilling out, you may go out and do something, you know, may have fun, but you're not, you know, it still counts as an activity, but you're not, you know, doing too much of a physical activity. You know, you're just chilling out from work to have some fun, you know, with your personal life, and that's all good, that's all fine and dandy, but like, it's just like too much of it will hurt your body from getting to where you really want to have your body to be. So you have to integrate workouts into your schedule. I mean, and when I say workouts, like if you was my fat, you know, if you're a certain type of fat, you should be doing cardio. Then, you know, all that working out is good, but that's really for later. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you just fat, you know, maybe obese, whatever, like my type of fat, real big fat, cardio is really should be the only thing on your mind. Every time you go to the gym, look at it as in you should be doing let's say you at the gym for an hour. Well, you know, not saying an hour. Let's say you at the gym for 45 minutes. 70% of your time at the gym should be spent doing cardio things. A fast heart rate equals burning of calories. You see what I'm saying? That's how you gonna get that fat off over time, by burning them calories. So they just like, it's like your calorie deficit. If you eating way less than what you putting out, what gonna happen? Your body gonna get smaller. I mean, that is so simple. I mean, losing weight is simple. It's the only thing about it, it's just hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just something you're not gonna wanna do. But the good thing about it, once you get to doing it, you'll come so obsessed with it if you think about it the right way. Everybody is the same when it comes to the gym. Like, yeah, not everybody just got, okay, man, I want to get up and work out. You know, not everybody just think like that. You know, they just know they have to keep their physique. They have. But I'm an advocate of you can eat whatever you want to eat. You know, long as it's that one meal a day, 4 days a week, or how many days a week you feel that you should go. You know what I'm saying? I personally did 4 days a week on eating one meal a day and 3 days eating nothing but drinking water. You see what I'm saying? That's something you're gonna have to come up with and see what's best for your body. But that's one thing that I've done, you know. I tried the things that had me to lose a lot of weight the first time. I came back, tried it again, and now I'm back to the successful person that I was at a while ago. But you can do the same thing, man. Losing weight, it just comes with a whole lot of dedication. Once you dedicated to doing what you need to do, because you know that body you really want. You know what I'm saying? You just can't have it because, you know, the work got put in to get it. You feel what I'm saying? But as long as you get all that squared away, once you get your mind to that point, you know where you want to get to, you want to get to it now. Try these things out and it will work out for you, you know, and I hope the best for each and every one of you out there, you know what I'm saying? Cause like when I did it, I wish I had somebody to explain to me. And I had a few people to talk to me, I mean via YouTube about it. And everybody kind of different, you know, not everybody got out the mud, you know, being at this big size all their life and then lost all that weight. You know what I'm saying? A lot of time maybe influencers or something like that, and they may know a little something about it, but it's different when somebody been that size and worked that weight off. You know what I'm saying? When you been small all your life and you got some little muscle on you, yeah, I'm pretty sure you know what you're talking about, but like it kind of hit different when you really came from that size and got down to the size that, you know, other people want to get down to as well. But yeah, man, try that out and see how it go and see you do it work. Got it? Cool, man. See y'all next one.